Hey, Todd Burrier from toddburrier.com. So how are you doing at managing the people microscope? You're probably like, I don't even know what that is, Todd. So let me help you with that. What are you trying to accomplish, right? So what are you trying to do in your life? And then how are you managing making sure that you represent what that means? So in other words, I teach a lot of different things, right? That are all centered on helping someone to be better. It all starts with my 3 circles philosophy and my platform of taking care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, etc. Self-care, and then investing in your relationships, and that starts at home, right, with the people that you love, right? If you're not doing well there, then focusing on other relationships isn't going to help you, right? But when you take care of home, then you do better in your friendships, you do better in your community, you do better in your business, right? And then you go into business, right? That's that third circle. And it could be other things depending on the stage of life you're in. For some people, maybe it's specifically a cause because they're past working, etc. But there's always going to be the 3 circles essentially. And so I teach things in those areas, right? So I do a lot of training on people skills and on health and all these different things, right? That I teach companies and people. But the bottom line is I don't teach anything how to live, right? Why? Because I understand the microscope. You see, people, let's just be real, people aren't forgiving of holes in character. And so they're going to look at you. If you're trying to do anything of value at all. So I'll give you a little short example. I was contacted not long ago by a major watch brand. And, they wanted me to be a brand representative for their watch, and they were going to pay me and send me the watch and and I said no. And the reason I said no is I don't wear a watch, right? So it would be totally incongruent to me. It wouldn't have been a real thing. It would have been just doing something for money, and that's not how I roll. Now, if that's how you roll, that's okay. I respect that. That's your choice. But the bottom line, it would be incongruent. It would lack integrity for me to do that. And so I understand that people are looking to find holes in you if you're trying to do anything of value, right? Because let's face it, you trying to be your best self, you trying to accomplish something, forces others to look in the mirror. So before they go look in the mirror to say, what's wrong with me? How come I'm not doing something if Mary's over here doing this thing? They're going to try to poke holes in you. That's the first thing they're going to do. Oh, you're saying you're doing blah, 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 but you do this and this and this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. This is what people do. So we're not going to change people, right? Jim Rohn said, hey, you can study the roots or you can gather the fruit, right? I mean, it's not our place to try to change anybody else. We have to be our best self and hope that example, that model, right, becomes inspiration for someone else to help themselves, bottom line. And then we can help them if they choose, but you ain't changing anybody. That's just the reality of it. And so everything that I do is around supporting my cause of helping people to do 3 circles living, which improves their performance, helps them to show up best in the world, and then be more effective in their workplace, and to be able to go after their goals and dreams as they continue to grow and advance and develop confidence, etc., etc. But I have to do that with integrity. I can't say you should be doing that and I'm not doing that, right? I mean, because I understand the people microscope. I understand there can't be any stone that someone would turn over around my life and go, oh, you know what, you were hiding that one, right? So it's a transparency. And an authenticity, and that's what you have to understand about the people microscope. It's especially if you're in leadership. If you're trying to accomplish something significant or you're in leadership, you absolutely have to follow the 3 circles path, because people are going to say, you know what, you're not disciplined over here. You're talking about doing this and doing that and keeping your commitments, but you're not doing this, this, and this. You take that away. You remove it, right? You want the microscope to work for you, and you want to turn the microscope into a microphone, right? Where someone wants to study to figure out where you're wrong, where you're not right, and then they're like, holy cow, this is amazing, right? And then they suddenly are promoting the fact that this person is really helping them because they are who they say they are. So I want you to think about it this way. What goal or cause or purpose are you pursuing? Whatever that is. And there should be something. If it's not, then what goal or cause or purpose do you want to pursue? Because a life not pursuing and trying to grow and develop ends up being pretty empty, right? It can't just be about getting stuff, right? Just can't be about, I don't care what it is. If I put you on an island, right, and served you pina coladas all day, every day, pretty soon you'd be like, I can't take anymore. I can't take any more of the beautiful sun. I can't take any more pina coladas. I need to be doing something, right? Because we're not built to do nothing. We're built to do something. Next is, what are you representing? What are you promoting? What are you talking about? And then the next is, what are you doing to that end, right? How are you living that? Because people are going to look. You have to be congruent. You have to be demonstrating discipline. And you can't be faking it, right? You can't have an image, right? If you're just being an image, people are going to poke holes in that really easy. And once they do, you're going to lose all credibility, and that is something no one can afford to lose. So you've got to manage a microscope by being completely congruent, and that starts with 3 circles living. When you do 3 circles living on purpose, it will change everything. I mean, it'll take care of the microscope. You don't have to worry about it, right? I never even think about it. I never have to think about it because I do what I teach. And so if someone doesn't see that, they're just not looking, right? And that's how you want to be. That's how you want to operate. Sorry for the sun ducking behind the dormer of the house. So if you haven't gotten the book, 3 Circles Living, there's a link below to a page on my website where you can check it out, and then you can go through it to Amazon if you choose. If you need a little coaching, there's a form on my site in the area where I do coaching. Just fill it out and shoot it over to me, and let me know what what you're trying to accomplish and why. And if I'm the right guy, I'll let you know. And if I'm not, I know plenty of people that can serve the areas that I don't. So I hope this was helpful for you. Take care. See you next time.